everyone, it's so nice to be back with another episode of Leading Strings. I am Nana Wandu, your host, and this show is brought to you by We Are For The Child Foundation. We believe in the power of information. Information and knowledge minimizes your child's risk to abuse, it reduces your vulnerability. So today we'll be talking about, is it ever the child's fault if he or she is sexually abused? You know what? This is a very, very timely conversation. I think I'm so excited that I can get to talk about this right now. I have so much to say. I don't know if you follow the trend. There was this story, this woman, she told us, she came on IG, on Instagram, Facebook, crying out for help. She found her husband on top of her sister, her 11-year-old sister. Upon confrontation, her sister said that this had been going on for 2 years, so she was asking everyone for advice. What do I do? What do I do to my husband? What do I do to my sister? And of course, most comments were very, very interesting. Some people said she should chase her sister away. It's actually disturbing to think that a child who has gone through abuse, which is so traumatic, would have to go through another trauma of not being believed. Victim blaming, one of the reasons child sexual abuse is underreported, is intentional shift of blame from the perpetrator to the victim. I mean, would the victim choose to be abused? Would the victim wake up and say, I wish to be abused? So why do people intentionally shift that blame? Why is responsibility moved from the person who took an action to the victim? It doesn't make any sense. Research shows that the effect of not being believed can actually be worse than the abuse in itself. Wow. Sexual abuse is called the first trauma or wound, while victim blaming is called the second trauma or wound. And it has disastrous consequences because it impedes recovery. We have to realize that child sexual abuse, if a child is ever abused, it's not about the child or the victim. It's about the desires of the sick perpetrator and not the child. It is about the desires of the abuser and not the desires of the child. A child that goes through abuse already blames himself or herself a lot. They already blame themselves enough. So why do we want to add to it by blaming that child? The least we can do is believe that child and take action. Some of them feel, oh wow, I should have reported sooner. Why didn't I say no? Maybe I enjoyed it. Maybe it's my fault. But abuse is traumatic. Abuse can be confusing. Abuse can be painful. Abuse can be scary, especially when you're being threatened by the perpetrator. Abuse is not a joke, so that's why it's disturbing when people turn around and blame the victim. There's no logical explanation to blaming a victim to me. As we take the time to teach our kids to speak up and have the courage to speak out loud about abuse, as adults, as responsible adults, we should also take responsibility to believe, take a chance, take the courage to believe them and take action as well. We're in a society where somehow the victim would always be blamed. I don't know why. But let's take the courage. Let's listen to this. Let's take the courage to have the back of the victim. Let's have the victim's back, because it can impede recovery, like I said. It can slow down recovery, it can lead to suicide, it can lead to self-esteem issues. It can lead to so many side effects. It has ripple effects on a child, or on a victim or someone who has survived abuse. As someone who has gone through abuse, I'd want to say to anyone who has ever blamed herself, who has ever faced victim blaming, to know that it's never your fault. There's no logical explanation. It's never your fault. It can never be your fault. No matter if it's been said it's your fault, I'll tell you now it's not your fault. Well, guys, it's been a lovely time with you, but I have to end the show right now, and I hope you'd sit back for the next episode. And if you did like this show, please subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with your family.